It was good with y'all, man. It's crunch time. Hit the like as y'all joining in. Let's talk about the New York Knicks series, man. Yesterday I did a stream on this, and the whole stream got deleted, so I'm gonna have to redo it. It is what it is. But the New York Knicks have to run through Karl Towns more, a whole lot more, if they want a chance to win this series. They have to run through him and literally feed him the basketball, man. It's absolutely ridiculous that Towns got frozen out last game. Jalen Brunson did a bad job closing out the game down the stretch. And he also airballed the game, tying 3 in overtime in game 1. Got to put the ball in Towns' hands. A lot of people forget how talented Towns is. He's the most talented big man in this series. He really is the most talented player on the Knicks team. So I believe the Knicks got that little Villanova brotherhood that they basically sticking tight, and they trust each other, but they're not trusting Towns enough. So Towns, again, the first game he came out, had an amazing game, and in that game he had like 30 and 12. In that game, the Knicks had control of that game when they was running through Cat, and so it was. Excuse me. It wasn't until Jalen Brunson came back in the game in the fourth quarter, that is when basically the Knicks started choking that lead and the Pacers started coming back in the game, bro. I think that they got to keep running through Towns because they got to try something else. They got to make that. That's the adjustment that they have to make. When you got Jalen Brunson holding the ball at the top of the key most of the time, that freezes out the offense, makes the offense real stagnant, and it takes Karl Towns out of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? It takes him out of rhythm. Again, I'm going to let the homie Chaz pull up, and we're going to chop it up about this because we just was talking about this yesterday, and like I said, the whole stream got deleted. You say he has no defense, though. That's the problem. See, but this is what you got to understand. Towns is one of them players that you had to feed him to get him motivated enough to play defense. If you take away his confidence by freezing him out on offense, he's not going to be motivated to play defense. He's one of those players because he's not a defensive-minded player, so he need to be motivated to play defense. And then you might say, okay, well, that's not good to, pick and choose when to play D, but at the end of the day, that's how you have to utilize your team. That's just the facts of what it is. So that's how you got to play him. It's times where Towns steps up and plays defense when he's motivated by getting in rhythm on offense. So, for example, last year when they beat Denver, he did defense when he's motivated by getting in rhythm on offense. So, for example, last year when they beat Denver, he just... My bad, somebody was calling me. Just like last year when they beat Denver, he was motivated on defense. He was playing good defense on Jokic last year in that series. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when Ant-Man was playing bad last year, it was Towns stepping up. This season, Towns started off the season as he was basically top 5 in the MVP race. So the Knicks got to understand that right now it's not working running through Jalen Brunson down the stretch of this series. It's not nothing bad against him. It's just like he's already been doing that for the whole playoffs. So Towns, this is a series where you got to use Towns more. You know what I mean? Towns, like if the Knicks play inside out, they can kind of change the whole complexion of the games. You said, for real, what was the point of getting him if Mitchell Robinson getting more minutes? Facts. You said he can't keep playing ISO. Yeah, Brunson does a lot of ISO down the stretch. He's good on the ISO, but when teams start to key in on that and start to say, okay, we got to shut that shit down. We got to shut that ISO shit down. You got to have other go-to options. You know what I mean? You said Bridges got to be aggressive on offense and attack. Yeah, but he not going to be your first or second option, man. I'm putting it on the superstars, man. But you got to feed Towns. You got to feed this man. You can't have a player that talented and not letting him get more opportunities and touches down the stretch and stuff like that. That was absolutely abysmal, bro, in game 2. Especially game 1. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I had to get on here and let y'all know this because, like I said, the stream got deleted. You said Mitch is better on defense. Cat is a cone. to a fast-paced offense like the Pacers. No, but you can slow them down. You slow the Pacers down by playing inside out and stop jacking threes and helping them get long rebounds and stuff like that. You play inside out with Cat. That's gonna force you to be able to like now you have a chance to control the tempo, get easy baskets, get fouled more, and force them to walk the ball up the court. You know what I'm saying? You said, Cat needs to be played more. He's been clutch time and time again. Facts. We seen how clutch he was against the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? They don't win that series without that shot by Cat on the baseline, bro. They don't win that series. But, like I said, bro, this shit's sad, bro. You know, and they would have a chance to win the championship. If they get to the finals, they got a chance to win that championship, man. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man.